Happy February. Not much really happened in January. Squirrel. No, really. Squirrel, it's up there. Sorry, I've got you pointing at the sun. You may not even see said squirrel. Alright, so here's the chickens. I have a bad feeling that the respiratory issue that's going around the hen house may make for its demise. I'm trying. There's no local aviary vets around, so I can't. It's not like I could pick up and go to the vet. We do have a new egg layer. Miss Flurry is laying us some pretty brown eggs. Not dark brown. And then for other news, because I don't think I put any shorts out or anything. By the time I get this out, maybe I will. We do have 4 more chicks. They're just about 6 weeks old. And they are French Black Copper Marans. So these guys are going to get me the beautiful chocolate brown eggs. So the last video I put out was with the high water. It goes down just as quick as it rises, which is good. I mean, it's a little higher than it normally is. I mean, in the summer it's starting to dry, just a little stream, but nice and pretty right now. So what is on my agenda? Well, it's like 65 degrees, which is awesome. So I really need to get out here. And it's not raining. It's supposed to rain on Sunday. So I have done the video that I may or may not put out. Let's see. Is I did more clearing through here. Now, if you remember early on, this was the tree that took down other trees, and which is why that tree's leaning. And actually, it was the big oak tree. But anyways, I have come through here and cleaned out a lot of this. I need to take the mower through here, and at this point it's going to be the push mower because the riding mower won't get across the muddy creek right now. One of these days I need to do a little bridge to get me over. Now if I got my small trailer or a small tractor, maybe I could do it. Hint it. So what I do want to continue doing, and I don't know which order I'm doing it in because I didn't make a list and I'm not abiding by a list. I want to go through and clip a lot of the vines. If they're dead, I'll pull them down. I want to take the hedge trimmer and trim all these dead grasses, bramble, whatever you want to call it, to kind of clean it up a little bit and allow for the new growth. Yeah, I did throw a whole bunch of wildflower seeds back here last year, and not one. And then what I do want to do too is a lot of the logs that are laying around here, I want to start or continue going along the trail here as a border. Because then if I do, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim through here. I'll probably throw the push mower through it a little bit and then just kind of leave it. I'm not going to rake it. I'll just let everything decompose in there. So, lost a lot of limbs over the winter. But it looks so much different through here now than what it's going to look like in about a month. So I call this the last month of winter, because it's the last month of meteorological winter. That's what I'm going to go by. Can't change my mind. With having the trails here and with it being a little on the wet side, there are a whole bunch of deer tracks through here. Something there, you probably won't see it on video. And I don't know about my, ooh, we do have buds. We do have buds. Goody, goody. You can see that screen here. This one I'm gonna have to, I want to trim it the correct way. Funny, some of that even has buds on it. Yay. So this is the Bruce plum that I bought locally. So deer came through here. And it's green in through that, so that gives me hope. Deer hit this one too, but it's early for it to be doing much. So got a plum. We'll see what the apples do and the pawpaws. I have to get another plum, and I'm just going to get that locally. I'm not going to mail order anymore. That did not work. I've lost a plum. I've lost a peach. We'll see how the pawpaws do. Kind of been a... I've kind of just left them still over the winter. They're still sleeping. Alright, so I'm going to go see what I can get into for trouble and where I'm going to start. I know where I'm going to start. I'm going to start on the other side. And of course there's a breeze, because I'm going to go work in the woods. And the dogs are looking extra fuzzy. I bought a larger grooming table and a kind of like a hammock to make it easier for me to groom them, because I can't justify almost $100 a piece every 5 weeks to trim these guys. So I might as well make the investment and do it myself, but I want to make it easier on me and maybe easier on the dogs, because they kind of freak out, especially my white one. Alright, so I'm going to stop you for now and get my toys together. So, if that huge spiel I made earlier makes it to the editing process, scratch everything I said there. I'm not doing it today. I really do have to make that list though. So what I'm going to do for the new chickens, and I've got concerns about this area and introducing new chickens to it based upon all of the chickens that have died. And I try to do everything right, so it's really getting concerning.
Exercise ring closed.
Well, yay. So I'm gonna get things set up for the new chickens to come out, because they're almost 6 weeks old and they can come outside almost any time, because they're fully feathered. So I am actually going to dismantle this, move it outside in another spot. That gives these guys more room to run, since that'll make them happier. I may get more eggs, blah blah blah. And then I'll be able to, once I get the pieces, because I have to dismantle this to take it out. Once I get the pieces out of here, I'll be able to heavily sanitize this and then move it into the new spot, of which we'll probably build a new area for them. So I've and some of the thing was I was trying to shut that door to maybe move them out here, and I was like, crap, they're gonna get sick if they come out here. But there's like 3 inches of soil, so either that's shrunk or this has built up so much with me adding sand and all that stuff to it. So this area does not see any flooding, you know, when we get heavy rains. That area will, but this through here, it'll get moist. And this does, we do get some rain that drops down onto that. So maybe eventually we move all of this over to the new area, and we'll see what happens. So this may, in the future, this may turn into a garden area. So I'm gonna finish cleaning up, because I went and did some raking through here, and I had a huge nice pile right there, and then the chickens came out. And also, since I raked all that up, dug all that through there, there are a lot of bugs that have come to the surface, so it's like snack time for the chickens. These guys have no clue what's going to be happening. So I am, since I have the shovel in here digging up what I raked up, I am trying to find the brick again, because that was under a couple inches of dirt. So all the chickens have gone into there. I may have to put them in the coop, the big coop. Alright, so I would love to not have to take this apart in 5 gazillion pieces. That's my hope. I'll probably have to take the roof off. So we'll see how it goes. This thing is 2 years old, and with having it underneath here, it's really saved it. Most people can't get these to live that long. I mean, I want to get them outside. They deserve to be outside, so that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get some tools together and start cracking on this. I did have to pick out 2 eggs this morning, or just now, so some of my time over here was spent going back up to the house, because I've had eggs break on me. What is crazy is I've got 2 dummy eggs, and I have it in this, I've kept them in this far box that I've just stored stuff like eggshell and grit and all that, so it wasn't a laying spot, and I had those in there. They had made their way into the other 2 nest boxes, so they won't be without a nest box, as we do have 2 of them in the coop. And the whole time this thing's been here, I've kind of second-guessed my placement of it. Alright, so I'm going to do the roof first. Wouldn't it be cool that I could just take the roof off and be able to get everything out? Not like he didn't need cleaned anyway. Alright, so I did get this other roof off. I just forgot to bring it back to the party. Alright. Same thing here. Actually, I had to use a square bit on that last one that I put on. Gosh, I wish I could build that a little taller so then I can actually walk into this thing. That's one thing I do not like about it, is even me being vertically challenged, I have the shoes. So what I'd like to do with this area once I have this out is be able to put in a real dust bath over here. I was thinking yesterday, I shouldn't have been doing that. We had tires replaced on both vehicles last year. We should have kept one or two tires. But the quicker I can get this released, the quicker I can get inquisitive chickens up back over here. I was answering my own question. I was wondering if I took the side panel off, if this would fit through the door. My answer is no, because I know, because the tray will not make it straight up. At some point, this thing is probably going to come crashing down. Where's my... I think I have one at the ground level, but it's buried. Maybe I should have taken a picture, huh? But hey, I can play this in reverse, right? I'm gonna need to clean off my phone after this is done. Ah. Well, that stinks. I can't reach there. I wish I could get down there. always one screw that screws everything up. Okay, so this is how far I am, and I think the big chickens are really gonna like this. So I'm gonna move things over to its spot, but in the meanwhile, you can watch them get acclimated. Remind me to edit that part out. That's disgusting. Get a room. So, this will keep them busy for a while. That, and I mean, it separates things out, gives them so much more room in here. They're gonna love it. They may not like laying eggs on the inside, but I'll be able to put their scratch and all the other treat things in here instead of, or out here instead of inside the coop, and try to alleviate the mouse population. Okay, so I have washed most of this down, and I'm going to try to reassemble some of it. And I think if we put it over here, if we do want to either eventually like move that thing, which is going to be a pain in the butt, or get a new enclosure, then we'll be able to do like the premier fencing and give them room to run. At least that's my thought. Hello. So next day, I worked up until dark yesterday getting the coop rebuilt out here. So as of right now, the beginning of February, no leaves. We get some decent sunlight in there. You put leaves on those, I'm not sure what's going to happen. But we're going to be able to move it a lot easier than when they're in there. And these guys are loving it. They've got double the room to run. I've been watching them on camera all morning, and they're doing really well. Alright, so my job today is I want to get some more of that chicken wire underneath. Yeah, it's supposed to be hardware cloth, but I don't have hardware cloth on that one, and I actually have Fort Knox established around there. So, and if that, I mean, if I do want to extend it, I'll connect it to the bottom, you know, to the bottom part here and run it down. But right now I'm unsure as to, because I am level right now, so I don't know if I want to disturb that. I don't have that many gaps to fill in underneath. I mean, very, very little. I mean, I found a perfect spot for it. So the one thing that I do have issues with this is that I can't get in there easily. If I want to get somebody out of there, and it's almost impossible to chase a running chicken in there. I wouldn't mind building it up some so I could kind of step in there, but, well, we may revisit that at a later time. But I'm going to get some more of that run and see what I want to do from there. I got plenty of bricks. I could kind of finish some of this with some brick or raise it up a little with some brick, but I mean, just looking at this, I don't have, there's a spot under there and that's it. So, and that I can easily fill. So I'm gonna put you down and I'm going to finish this up, and I'll bring you back at the end. Okay, so I have everything covered ground-wise. Again, as time goes, I'll make future enhancements, and we probably may get a smaller run than that. But this isn't going in it. This will stay on the outside. So then, if we want to move it or get something better, we can do that at some point. And I did a lot of cleaning up over here. So I'm gonna go empty the wagon that's over there. And then pick up some tiles and at least get it so this stays firm to the ground. I may get some soil to put over the top of it, or just, I don't know if I want to do leaves or at least maybe mulch them up and then spread them through here. I don't know. That part's undecided yet. And then at least this privet right here is going down. It may be today. We'll see how far I get. It may drive me crazy, and it may come like right now. Okay, so you know, I mentioned about the privet stuff going down now. Well, I'm about 45 minutes later, and I've picked up some tiles, put them around. It's gonna be a rough thing. I'm sure I'll redo it a couple times, but I'm taking out this privet, or at least most of it. Okay, so got this pretty much put together. Just got a couple odds and ends to do. Those are all gone. All gone. Okay, not all gone. They're down at the burn pile, but so much better. I'll have to see what it looks like from the house, though. chickens. Built them a new enclosure today. Or a new run. And that is our rooster. That's Red. Hi, Red. This one here is Green. This is Yellow. Hi, Yellow. And then White, but her name is going to change to Blue. They're enjoying their newfound freedom.